I feel like Missy from Bring It On today, which not mad about. Had a big crush on her, so. This year is all about bettering myself, and some of those ways that I would like to better myself are going to be a little bit more trivial or vain than others, and I will be the first to admit that. I have had extensions in my hair on and off since the beginning of high school, and I am almost 30, so it's been a long time. So that explains my addiction to them. I think my extensions became a safety blanket for me. So I'm kind of at the point where I don't feel attractive when I don't have extensions in my hair. After spending most of last year unable to get my hair done because pandemic, I had to just embrace my natural hair with my roots and my hair getting darker and not wearing extensions. I took my extensions out like the first 2 weeks of quarantine thinking it would only be a couple months and it'd be a nice little break for my hair, and then it turned into, well, we're coming up on a year, so. So this is the beginning of my hair journey. It is definitely in better shape than it was a year ago, but I wasn't actively working on it. So this is the beginning of me actually trying. So I'm going to document that over the entire year and share that with you guys. But in case any of you want to join in on my journey, I wanted to share what I've learned from research with you guys and what I'm gonna be doing. Also, then maybe if any of these are wrong or you have better ideas, you guys can let me know in the comments now, so then I can implement them over the year instead of posting a video at the end of the year and y'all are like, you did that wrong. And I just wasted a year, so please help. Today's video is sponsored by Bondi Boost, which I manifested this brand deal 1,000,000%. January 2nd, I made my mood board. I felt silly wanting better hair on it, but I did it because I want better hair. And I had a Bondi Boost hair mask in when my manager emails me a brand deal with none other than Bondi Boost. I did this. Thank you, universe, for listening. Bondi Boost is incredible. You already know they're vegan, they're cruelty-free. They also don't use a ton of nasty chemicals that a lot of products do. So there's no parabens, there's no silicones, there's no sulfates. It's good for you, it's good for your hair. A little later on in the video, I'll go over all my favorite products from them and show you guys how I get these waves. They're actually day 2 waves, which is one of the big reasons why I love this wave wand, because excessive heat equals damage. So the less heat I can use, and if I can style my hair just once a week, we golden. So before I started this hair care journey, you know I had to educate myself a little bit. So we researched, we called my mother, we phoned some friends, and I'm gonna bring you all of my results of what I found from all of that research. Let's talk about scalp massagers. I wanna start off by saying you can just use your fingertips. You do not need an actual massager, but they feel great. It kind of makes it a fun little experience, and they're super inexpensive. I keep this little guy in my shower, and then I have another one that actually vibrates by my bedside. I swear it's a scalp massager. I actually don't like the vibrating feature on the other one, so I don't even use it. So personal preference, don't think it's necessary. And just 5 minutes a day massaging your scalp, there are so many benefits. But let's not take it from me. I did some research. Let me give you my sources. An article in Allure by Kaylee Fasanella. She interviewed an LA-based dermatologist, Jessica Wu, who said that studies have shown that scalp massages can increase hair thickness by stretching the living hair follicle cell and stimulating them to produce thicker individual hairs. Next up, we have an article on mindbodygreen.com written by Alexandra Angler. She interviewed brand certified dermatologist Rachel Cochran Gathers, MD, and she said, beautiful, strong hair depends on good blood circulation, proper nutrition, and a healthy, supple scalp. She then elaborates by explaining that what's theoretically happening with regular scalp massages is that the extra attention is helping to encourage blood flow to the area, bringing with it oxygen and hair-healthy nutrients. This is especially helpful for those who do have a tense scalp, as muscle tension can often inhibit proper blood flow in the area. Next up, I've been taking Biocell Pills, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. This recommendation came from my friend Lauren. She's been taking them for a while and has seen great results. So I did a bit of research, and Biocell sounds amazing. It helps your hair, your skin, your nails, your bones. I really hope I get the results that it promises, because it low-key sounds too good to be true. So it reduces fine lines and wrinkles by replenishing and protecting your collagen, which is really difficult for vegans to get collagen. Any of the good collagens that I've been recommended aren't vegan, and Biocell is completely vegan, so check there. It nourishes your roots for healthier, stronger, and noticeably thicker hair. Grow longer, smoother nails with less peeling, breaking, and splitting. Build bone density, joint flexibility, and reduce joint discomfort. A little bit more on the hair because that's what we're focused on. It has been clinically proven to help each strand of your hair grow stronger and thicker by activating the collagen producing cells in your body, improves nutrient flow to the hair's root, and enlarges the root itself. It also helps bind the keratin fibers in each strand, which reduces fray and split end. It sounds amazing, so I'll keep y'all posted. Okay, next up, I am only using microfiber towels to dry my hair. This I knew I should be doing, and I had a few microfiber towels. I just wasn't being consistent with using them, but I had no idea all of the details and all of the reasons why you really should be using microfiber towels. Oftentimes with regular towels, you're either like wringing out your hair a lot or really shaking it around, which just isn't good. It's damaging your hair. Something I had no idea about is that it's actually bad to leave water in your hair for a prolonged period of time. I thought that that was no big deal because it's moisturizing your hair, but that is not how your hair gets moisturized. Water in your hair actually makes your hair expand, and then when it dries, it shrinks back down and it makes it really weak. And there's a term for that concept of your hair expanding and contracting with the water retention, and it is high growth fatigue. I don't know if anyone cares to know that, but I thought it was kind of interesting. Microfiber towels are so dense that they're going to wick that water out of your hair really quickly without you having to be rough or damage your hair. So if you have super porous hair, your hair is more susceptible to this high growth fatigue. I actually don't know if I have porous hair, so I found this float test online and we're gonna give it a go. You drop a few strands of your hair in a bowl or a sink with water. If your hair has a low porosity, it'll float, and if it's high porosity, it'll sink. You also have to keep in mind what's happening to your hair while you're sleeping, which is why a lot of people recommend silk pillowcases and bonnets. I got this really great satin bonnet because silk isn't vegan. I ordered some satin pillowcases as well, but the texture of them just wasn't there, so I'll link them below once I find some better ones. The reason why you want to use a silk pillowcase and or bonnet is two things. The friction can damage your skin and your hair. So friction on your skin when you're sleeping is going to cause wrinkles, and friction on your hair is going to damage your hair and make it frizzy by pulling and yanking and irritating your hair. Also, other pillowcases are going to absorb a lot of the moisture in your hair and in your skin, leaving it very dehydrated. Bonnets are also awesome because they can preserve your hairstyle. So since I have these waves and I don't want to have to keep touching them up and using heat on my hair every single day, so wearing the bonnet is going to help so it doesn't disrupt my hair while I'm sleeping, because I thrash all around during the night. So you also don't want to sleep with your hair just down because it's going to get pulled and yanked and just tangled and matted over the night, and then when you fix that, you're going to be damaging your hair. There's a lot of mixed information on how to sleep with your hair. A lot of people say to wear it in a loose high bun, so it's on top of your hair and not getting irritated. My hair doesn't really stay up in a high bun unless it's super tight, which is going to damage my hair. You want to kind of have more loose hairstyles. So that doesn't work for me. I find a braid works really well. My mom always recommends doing braids, especially if you are wearing extensions. Way less tugging, way less irritation, and a lot of people like the way that the natural waves of a braid look in the morning, so that can save you on having to style it and use more heat. In the shower, I'm using the Bondi Boost hair growth shampoo and conditioner. It is made to treat weak, slow-growing hair, which definition of right here. It has vitamins, minerals, and amino acids that help revitalize the hair shaft and increases blood circulation to the scalp. Before my showers, I use the Elixir hair oil, which helps reduce the absorption of water in the hair, which, as I mentioned before, you don't want, didn't know. So I just apply this to my roots, and then I massage it into my scalp and run it all the way down to my ends. Let it sit for about 15 minutes before I jump in the shower. After the shower, I use the intensive spray, which is great for scalp health, which is the absolute key to having healthy, long, strong hair. It unclogs the hair follicles, protects the hair shaft, and it's gonna make your hair really soft and shiny and more manageable. For my waves, it's super easy. I sectioned my hair off into 2 because it's just so thin. I didn't need more, but do however many you need. Then make sure you are always using a heat protectant. I like to do it just on the section I'm immediately working with, so it's fresh on the hair before I apply any heat. And then taking your section of hair, I like to take smaller sections of your hair because it adds fullness to my hair. If you have thicker hair already, you can take larger sections. Clamp down on the hair starting at the top. You only have to hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds. I really wouldn't do any more than that, and then go down your hair until you reach the ends. The wave wand is really simple and easy to use. I think the key to nailing this hairstyle is understanding which way to wave around your face. Sometimes this just comes with practice of how high or how low to go. When I watch tutorials, people always start their front pieces really low, like at their temple eye area. For me, because I have such small pieces, it works best when I take a really tiny section, holding it straight away from my hair, and then just clamping down like an inch away from my scalp. And instead of fully clamping down, I kind of just click it like 3 times and let it release to add a little bit more volume and texture to my thin hair. I feel like I've said my thin hair 1,000 times in this video. I use sea salt spray, spraying it into the roots, and then just kind of like zhuzhing and fluffing up my hair so it has a little bit more movement and a little bit more lift. So that is all my research. That is everything that I am doing to get long, strong, beautiful, healthy, luscious, incredible hair. I hope it works. Bondi Boost is offering a bundle package of their hair growth shampoo, conditioner, and the wave wand. You can get 30% off this deal, so check the link in my description box to go snag that. All of the other products will be listed down there as well if there's anything you want to grab. And guys, please let me know if you have any advice. I feel like I spent most of my life being like, I know everything about having good hair because my mom's a hairdresser and I have her as a resource. But I think I have fallen into some bad habits, so I am fully open to any recommendations. I won't be offended. Please, let's educate each other. Let's help each other out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you're gonna join along with me so we can form a little like healthy hair support group, and we can tell each other like, do not blow dry today. Don't do it. Or like, did you use your silk pillowcases or are you sleeping on the cotton ones? I love you guys so much. I will see you next week. Bye.